Hey, this is WhyBeAre with BeamNG.drive, and I'm going to show you my powers as the wind god again. And also some more bad flying, just like in the helicopter video. So what we're doing is pretty much the same thing as the helicopter video if you've seen it. We're going to take a plane now, and we're going to try to fly it through the air, and then we're going to say, what happens if you try to fly it through tornadoes? Or just normal winds, of course, because those ones are also worth testing. But the more interesting and more fun things are always flying it through tornadoes, if you ask me, because tornadoes are crazy. Alright, so, let's, how did I have slow-mo on? Why did I do that? Anyways, let's go ahead and fly this thing off of the edge, and then spawn us a nice little plane to fly. So go, whoop, freeze, whoop, pick up this menu, and the first plane we will use is the, just gotta find one, Cessna 172 Skyhawk. Alright, so let's go ahead and unfreeze physics and kind of get this thing into flight. Make sure I remember how to use it. So I believe this one we need to use manual, and I do have manual on. We use the gearing to control the speed of the propeller. It's actually spinning really fast right now, you just can't tell, see? It just looks like it's spinning slow even though it's not. And then we use, I think, this to do, yep, okay, I got the controls settled up. Because every plane kind of controls differently, so I wanted to make sure I had that. So let's go ahead and respawn it, and then we'll, see what happens. Okay, there we go. Let's get it moving and into flight real quick. So we're gonna let it fly. Kind of have to hold this thing back so it doesn't take a nosedive. So I'm gonna freeze physics. And then let's put some wind in. We'll use category F5 tornado. Yeah, I'm still on my old tornado skills, not the enhanced Fujiti skill or whatever, I don't care. Alright, so here we go. And the wind just tore the wings off. Yeah, don't fly your little Cessna through a F5 tornado. The wings are just gone no matter what. I mean, it's like no matter what direction we're going to fly in, the wings are just going to fall off. And then the body's just going to fall in that direction. So let's go ahead and calm it down. Let's do 30, which I believe, or 29 actually is the number, where it's like, this is an EF0. Oh, goodness. Oh! An EF0 tornado. It is not easy to come on. Oh, we can kind of fly it, but we can't choose to really fight the wind. Like if you try to fight the wind, you're just gonna fail. But we can kind of fly it. We can fly like in ways that make no sense. Like we could fly probably like this and fly backwards almost, maybe even. I don't know. But fly still. We can fly still. With the Cessna 172 right here, we can still fly. No problem. Can we land it? Not with me behind the whatever you have on these things, not wheel. Controls, let's just say behind the controls. Not with me. So that was with the wind going to the side. How about if we use the wind as a boost to make ourselves go faster? Will that work? So now we should be able to fly really fast. Might be going faster, I don't know. But man, do you see the wing bend we got going? Like, there's a lot more force being put on these wings, though, that's for sure, either way. I think we are definitely going faster, we're not trying to go fast, but we are going fast, so, yeah. That works as a boost. No crash time! Ooh, that was a crazy-looking crash. It looked like it landed the way it just stuck there, even though it's totally against gravity. And let's do an upward wind as well, and then we'll move on to the next plane. There are a bunch of planes I want to try this on, so gotta be quick with them. So this is an upward wind, and wow, that just makes flying nice and easy. Like I don't have to worry about things now. Don't know if we can land anymore though. Let's see, can we go? I think to land you basically gotta do a nosedive down, and then you gotta figure out a way to level yourself. Okay, we're going to try landing right in the crater. That is actually going to be really hard. Uh-oh. I don't want to nosedive too... Oh, goodness. That's what I was about to say. I don't want to nosedive too hard because I'll probably tear my wings off. And I tore my wings off right as I was saying that, so I was right. Unfortunately, I was right. I was wrong. We'd still be alive and okay right now. So that is the Cessna 172. The 120... for the most part, is the same kind of plane, so I'm going to go ahead and skip over that one, just because they're really similar planes. I mean, yeah, they're not the same plane exactly, but they're similar enough where, for the most part, they'll probably be the same. The next one we're going to use is the glider, because that's different. That's, like, significantly different, because this is a glider. It doesn't have engine. You hear an engine, yeah, but it doesn't have one. It just sounds like it does to mess with you. So let's see what the glider, like the glider is something you actually want to test the small winds. What if you just have a constant wind of about, let's say 5 meters per second, which is, you know, maybe 12 miles per hour or so, pushing you left. How are you going to be, you going to be okay in a glider? Yeah. I do see that it's kind of being pushed a little bit towards that side, but the glider is more than capable of fighting that wind and not letting it become an issue. And I know, like I said, you hear an engine. It doesn't actually have an engine. It just sounds like it does to mess with you. I mean, we could get engines on it. That's not hard. And then we could probably fight the tornado. But first, I just wanted to try it in the gliding mode. And yeah, it's gliding, no problem. We're actually going slightly against the wind, not fully against it. I think if we try to go fully against it, we kind of just hover in place. It looks like, look, see? Kind of just hovering a little bit. There we go. Now we're getting some momentum going. So no problem there. Let's get some stupid serious winds. Well, not stupid serious, but more serious winds, like tornado winds, you know? Glider is not good for tornado. Well, I would not want to be in one, but you might be able to land it and save yourself, because it does fall so slowly that you can kind of just fiddle with the controls and fiddle with it until you kind of get stabilized up like this, and then you hopefully will be able to get yourself a soft landing, maybe. We could try doing that real quick. There we go. Look at that. Oh, wasn't exactly soft, but it wasn't that bad. It didn't seem like it was that bad. All right. So what if you had wind that was pushing the poor glider down, like a lot of wind? Like here's the tornado pushing it downwards. Category EF5 one, I believe. Oh, the wings are gone. The wings are like, I'm out of here. Screw this. I'm not done. None of this. All right, that's too much. Let's do small tornado again. Whoops. There we go. Pushing straight down on us. Camera doesn't know what to do. And I'm trying to pull up, and oh, we can even level out. Look at that. Or pushing up on us. Did I put up or down? I might have put up. Where did I put? It's pushing up on us. Of course we're gonna be fine. Hey, interestingly enough, the other one was pushing up too, though. That one where he does a dive? That's the air pushing it up, and it still dives. That's interesting. How much? Like, it would take a lot of wind to push this thing upwards, actually, then look. See, that? It takes, like, a ton. Alright, what I meant to do, though, is a downward wind of about 30 meters per second, which is a... Oh, gosh. Yo, no, you're screwed. You have no control. You're just... Well, you're falling like a weight. All right, let's get the power now. The turbines. Oh goodness, I forgot how to use the turbines though. Wait a minute, hold on, let me go look this up real quick. Okay, I got it now. You use it with thrusters like T and G. So now we can push it forward, and it has like forward thrust. Trust me, it does. You can even have backward thrust. See? Look. Ooh, that doesn't work at all. Alright, so let's go and get some wind up in here. Downward wind. Can we counter it now that we have some thrust? Oh, jeez, wrong button. T is right next to R. Guess which one is used to control things? Oh, no, I still have thrusters broken. I gotta go fix thrusters. Okay, I don't know how to fix thrusters for sure, so I don't know how long this will take. I gotta go fix thrusters, and then we'll come back for this plane. Yeah, because this one relies on thrusters, so let me go do that. I don't know how to fix it for sure, but I gotta figure out how to fix it. I broke it somehow. So I'm gonna go do that, and then we'll be back. Good news! It's fixed! See? Now we have a thruster on it, and it works. Watch. This is it just falling. It actually it glides. It doesn't fall, it glides. It's a glider. And this is it with the thruster now. It actually works now, see? It doesn't really fall as much as it just flies straight and maybe tips down a little bit. So that's good, and now we could go ahead and get these console commands going. So let's reset this, put it in the air, and let me grab I have a copy paste in Notepad. Here we go. So we're gonna put a ton of wind going up, down, up, yeah, down. Well, not a ton, but a small tornado. So let's see. Come on, thrusters, keep me alive. Oh, it actually does work. Look. I have to use two hands to keep it alive, but it actually is keeping itself alive with the thruster. in 30 miles per, or 30 meters per second of a downward wind. That's impressive. Oh. We're kind of just stalling out almost, though, just trying to keep it alive. So it's not something you'd want to ever fly in, of course. But you're okay. I mean, you can even land this. It hovers so well. Plus with the thrusters, you could probably land this thing without much problem. Like, let's say we're a sea craft, right? Just because it kind of lines up perfectly with the angle I'm already coming in at. Oh, that was a... Oh, come on. What are you doing falling apart? I'm about to say that was a nice smooth landing, and then the whole back end just blows off. It's like, oh, you make me look like I'm a liar. Alright, whatever. Next up is the rocket plane. I won't use the pickup hell because they use the same mechanisms. What happened to your colors? Oh well. Doesn't matter. So, it doesn't really... Okay, that is trippy. I don't know. Hey, rocket plane bolide, what are you doing? Rocket, if I pick a color, will it fix it? Okay, weird. Weird. That's just weird. Whatever. Just ignore it. Whatever. I don't know what it did. Okay, let me fix that too. I don't know what's going on, but let me figure out why it's doing that and fix that as well. Okay, you know how I said the pickup hell uses the exact same mechanisms anyways? Let's just use it instead because I don't know what's up with that bolide. I literally just reinstalled the game, so there's nothing I could have done to break it. I don't think. All I did was install a couple of cars. How could I have done that? So instead we're using the rocket plane, instead of using the rocket plane bolide, we're going to use pickup hell. Because they use the same exact mechanism to fly, so it would be the same for either vehicle. So, you know, that's the reason why. And let's get some wind up here then. I'm going to go and, whoa, reset it right there. Freeze physics, I meant to say. And put, well, let's put this one to the extremes, you know? Let's go another 117 F5, you know, category F5 tornado type stuff here. And no, not going to happen. Okay. It's just, the whole thing got bent like instantly. So it's like, that's the car's way of saying, I ain't doing none of this. How about EF0? You're good to go. This thing's good to go. Look at that. We're just flying right into the wind, not giving a care at all. Like, you can't stop me. Alright, what is after that? I believe, let's see. I think this one goes up to about 40 meters per second. When it gets to 40 meters per second, it becomes an EF1 tornado. So let's go ahead and just look at that. Perfect landing. Can't tell me what to do. Oh, it's pushing me backwards now. How dare it. Let's go ahead and bring it up to 40 then and see if it'll still fly. Alright, here we go. A little bit damaged, but I think it's only the truck, not the flying component, so we should be good to go. Still good to go. Look at that. It's still flying in the face of it. This, I will say, planes are able to go through a lot more winds just because I'm better at controlling them, or they're easy to control, I should say. You know, the helicopters I did before in another video, they might be able to do it too, but not with me flying them. So I think this is about its limit though, because right here it's like it struggles to maintain its height and kind of, you know, fly forward. So that's probably its limit. Let's go ahead and just drop it nice and gently. Look at the way it's like, oh, I'm going backwards. I said drop you gently into the water. There you go. Splat. Alright, how about let's do the other directions. So let's see, we could do one that's upwards wind, of a big upwards wind, like so it's weird, like it's flying up even though I'm trying to fly down, you know? We're still flying down even with 50 meters per second of wind. That's a lot of wind. That is a lot of wind. It's okay, how about the opposite then? And then we put the wind in the opposite direction. Oh goodness. Okay. That might have been because it had momentum going in that direction, so let's try it again from a fresh start and it might be okay. Pull up! Oh, we can't pull up. I don't think we can pull up. It's just, there's too much, there's too strong. Oh man, that is way too strong. Okay, so that's too strong. That's its limits, and, so that's, yeah, this one did good. This one's the best one so far because it just has, it has real strong wings, and, it's easy to fly. That's the one thing. It's easy to fly and has lots of power. Alright, let's go ahead and move to the next car, and the last one actually, I think it's the last, oh, we got two more. X-18 fighter jet. Alright, how do I control this? It's like every time I pick up a car, how do I control this? Let me look this one up, because this one's different. Like the problem is with planes is all of them have different controls, so I have to look them up every time I pull them up, because it's like it's not the same as the other one. Okay, I got the controls, so let's make sure they still function. That is correct. Alright, it functions, we're good to go. Let's go ahead and get some wind going. Put that downward wind on us. That one's always a killer. So compared to the, oh, whoa. That was weird. Anyways, compared to the truck, it is also failing here real bad. Not gonna happen. So, let's see. Let's do the 40 meter per second wind to the side and try flying in that. No! Not gonna happen. It just threw me into the wall. Let's get some momentum going. Maybe this one needs to have kind of some flight already in it before we try stuff like that. Alright, there we go. Whoa! Uh-oh! Come on! Come on! Alright, it could do it. I don't think it's quite as easy to control as the truck, funnily enough, but it could fly into this wind. I think maybe even 50. It seems to be flying a little bit better than the truck did. So I'm not going to bother testing it, but it is definitely flying faster, and it's raising it, and it's able to gain height still. That's key. I mean, that means it's like it's overcoming it better than the truck did, you know? Alright. So let's move on to the next one. Well, yeah, because I gotta end this video soon, so we just gotta go through these ones fast. I apologize for that. Next one is a Titan. This one's big. And again, okay, what are the controls? Let's take a guess. Are they the same as that one? Not at all. This one's the one with the gearbox. Let me look it up. Sorry, I gotta look it up real quick. It's annoying that they all have different controls. Like, why couldn't you just decide on one control? Alright. Oh, it has to have a manual gearbox and it doesn't have it. Let me go fix that real quick and then we'll be back. Okay, we are good to go now. I fixed this plane up. Had to reinstall it like twice or something because it wasn't flying right. But now it's flying right. I checked it. It's flying right now. For some reason before it had no lift for some reason. It would just dive bomb every time. Is it doing it again? Really? Why is it doing that? I just tested it and it was working a second ago. What is it? When you freeze physics, it breaks it or something? This is weird. Something's acting up weird about this plane. I don't know what's up with it right now. Maybe oh. Okay, here's a dumb idea. Is it because I had manual with clutch instead of just manual? I think it. What? No way. Does that really make a difference? It almost feels like that's it. What? That does make a difference. I totally never realized. I wonder if it mattered for other. I wonder if it would have helped on the helicopters. So I don't know. So we do manual with automatic clutch and see, it always wants to fall now. Look. Oh, that's weird. Okay. So I didn't need to install it multiple times or whatever. I just needed to make sure I used manual and not with clutch automatically. Awesome. What a waste of time I spent trying to fix that, even though it was just one button hit away from being fixed the whole time. Oh well. Anyways, this is the Titan, man. We're going to do the same thing with it. And, well, let's get this thing flying. Oh god, that's not how you get flying. Oh, now it's falling again. No, it's not. No, see, it's fine now. It actually gets lift. See, what was happening before is it wouldn't stabilize like that. It would just keep falling. It would just go crash. Watch, we're going to do the same thing we just did with manual with clutch, okay? So manual with clutch. We're doing the exact same thing we just did. See, the clutch is fully engaged right there because the clutch doesn't know what it's doing, and it makes it where you can't fly. I never realized that was a problem. And we're getting off topic here, but I just want to know, anybody out there, you want to use manual without clutch because otherwise you're going to not be able to fly. Okay, enough of that. Let's go ahead and use some winds. So let's go in. We're nice and flying right now. I gotta pull up the console, type in the command. Actually, let me just copy it from Notepad over here. Alright, let's see. How should we do this? How about, tornado. It's always tornado. How about tornado? You know, I never think, how about a little brisk wind? No, it's, how about tornado? Oops, we forgot to put in BeamNG.drive mode. There we go. Okay. Here we go. Oh, nope. I think the whole back section kind of got bent a bit. And fly against it. Come on, fly against the wind. Come on. Not gonna happen. It's trying its hardest. It's not gonna happen though. It's just gonna go into the wall now. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, that thing got hit hard. Look at all those little pieces falling off. Where did those pieces come from? That looked cool. I don't know, maybe it was the, I don't know what, oh, what, no, I don't know what that was. I don't remember there being so many pieces falling off of this thing and looking so cool. Alright, so let's give it a normal wind to mess with, instead of just obliterating it. Since this is a big plane, we're going to use a 40, which is a EF1 right off the bat. And, okay, it can still fly, we can still control it. Can we fly into it, though? No. If we try to fly into it, we seem to want to die. Seems like it's gonna make us want to dive. So we cannot fly into it, but we can fly through it in a diagonal motion. We're not going straight. The camera is pointing which direction we're going. We're going that direction, even though it looks like, we should be going this way. We're not exactly, overpowering the wind. We're just flying wherever it tells me to fly. So, like, if I said, I want to go the other way, we just reverse the wind, right? Like, hold on, go the opposite way, and then we can also do it for go backwards too, So like 2 winds at once. Hopefully it doesn't tear it apart. I tore it apart. Tore it off. There goes the wing. How about just a wind that's gonna push us forward? Oh no! Oh come on, get yourself level. Okay, good. Dang, look how fast we're moving though. 266. All right, what if we had tornado speed, like super tornado speeds? Can we do it? We can still fly. Look at that. We can still fly. This is almost F5 range right there. That was almost in the F5s. So let's just put it to F5, which is 117 meters per second. Okay, we need to have momentum first. All right, let's see. We'll do it up slowly. First, we'll do 100. That's not slowly. That's a big jump, isn't it? All right, come on. Let's level it out. And then 117. We are flying through an F5 tornado wind speed. Right now, we're flying through it. We're not really controlling anything. We're more along the lines of just being pushed along with it. But we did just fly through it right there. We did it. That's good. It's amazing. All right. So let's see. What else can we do? That's insane. So this one, it doesn't seem like it could push through the wind, but it kind of just, it's so big, it can kind of glide through the wind, even if it's a lot of wind. It's like hard to lose control. Let's do upwards wind of 40, which is a lot of wind again. This seems like it could take it. Okay, can we be like super gas efficient? Just have it in neutral. And like, oh, look, we use no gas. It's kind of coasting along. Now we need a little bit of power. We gotta do a dive to get some speed. That's scary, We're just gonna dive real quick to get some speed. You have to do that in front of a cliff, you're screwed. We're gonna try to land it right here. I don't have the landing gear out, do I? Now either hit the landing gear button or the other button that opens up the back door thing. Oh, that was a nice landing. I mean, for me, that was a nice landing. It was nice and smooth. Now we're getting pushed back. They're kind of pushed back because of the slope, but whatever. Not bad. Alright, what about downward wind? This one I'm actually kind of scared that I'll not be able to do this. Oh, that's not good. Alright, let's get it in motion. Then put the downward wind on it. Can we stabilize? Oh, we're okay now. Really? Huh. Yeah, we're fine. So yeah, this one it's like, put the big numbers on it, it'll survive. Try to fly against the wind? Well, don't do that. Just put a big number behind it and let it fly fast in front of you. Don't do anything crazy, though. You know what's interesting to think? Is when you had it going forward, the wind speed was exactly matched with its speed for a second. So when they say as fast as the wind, I was literally as fast as the wind. And then I was faster than it. So in the wind's face. Crash landing. And did we just... Oh, is that the wheels coming off that fly everywhere? I bet that's what it was. Alright. So that is flying the planes in a bunch of winds. If there's anything like in specific you guys wanted to see, feel free to request it. But I tried to do, a decent variety of every wind on every vehicle, I think. But I did have to rush it a bit, unfortunately, and I'm sorry about that, but, you know, that's what part 2 is for, right? If you want to see anything else, feel free to request it, and we can do it. Till next time, it's WhyBeAre, doing some backflips and stuff now. I'll see you.